For the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly.
The Breakfast Club.
Yes, I needed this because I drove into work this morning, hit a pothole, had a flat tire, so I was a little bit frustrated when I came into work. But then my producer showed me this, and it just brightened up my day a little bit. Donkey of the day for Wednesday, January 18th goes to Betsy DeVos. I promise you, every day I come to work, I say to myself, I really hope I don't have to give Donald Trump or anybody in his administration Donkey of the day, because I honestly get tired of doing it because it depresses me. Simply because I'm an American, and who's in the White House is a reflection of our country, and this administration hasn't even started yet, and thus far, they have been pretty embarrassing, okay? And yet another embarrassing moment, Betsy DeVos, Donald Trump's pick for Education Secretary, was grilled at her confirmation hearing on Tuesday. She was asked a question that was supposed to demonstrate a basic understanding of education policy, but it's hard to understand these things if you don't even know what certain words mean. Now, I'm going to tell you two words, okay? Proficiency, all right? Definition, a higher degree of competence or skill. Expertise. Growth. Definition, the process of increasing in physical size. You know, like when you're horny and your penis grows, okay? Senator Al Franken asked DeVos to explain her thinking on whether test scores should be used to measure students' proficiency or their growth. Let me reiterate before I play you all this clip. This is Donald Trump's nominee for Education Secretary being asked to explain her thinking on whether test scores should be used to measure students' proficiency or their growth. Let's hear it.
And I would like your views on the relative advantage of measuring, doing assessments and using them to measure proficiency or to measure growth.
I think if I'm understanding your question correctly around proficiency, I would also correlate it to competency and mastery, so that each student is measured according to the advancement that they're making in each subject area.
Well, that's growth. That's not proficiency. So in other words, the growth they're making is in growth. The proficiency is an arbitrary standard.
If they've reached a level, the proficiency is if they've reached a third grade level for reading, etc.
No, I'm talking about the debate between proficiency and growth, and
yes,
what your thoughts are on them.
Well, I was just asking to clarify then.
Well, this is a subject that has been debated in the education community for years.
You remember in school when you used to pretend to think hard because the teacher was looking at you? Mm-hmm. Like the teacher would ask a question and you have no idea what she was talking about, but you put that thinking hard look on your face like you're trying to figure it out in your head, but you're really clueless.
Yes.
Well, that's what it sounds like when you actually attempt to answer the teacher's question knowing damn well you don't have a clue, okay? Look, if you don't know, don't pretend to. If you don't know, ask questions until you're absolutely clear on what somebody is talking to you about. What you don't know is never the problem. What you're unwilling to learn is the problem. But if you are the presidential nominee for Education Secretary, you should know the basics, right? Some donkey of the days just saw themselves. Please give Betsy DeVos some of the sweet sounds of the Hamiltones, please. You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Hee-haw.
All bad.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in